fair to say. But,
yeah, it was. It's fun to win those.
Fun one, though. How do you guys pull that out in the fourth quarter?
I thought guys stayed with it, and they challenged us physically. They always do. We talked about it before the game. They sped us up. We turned it over. The rebounding was exactly what we were hoping it wouldn't be, in the first half. I thought the great thing was, to me, what won the game was the end of the third quarter because we stayed in the game. And it was a little bit, Nikola's in foul trouble, AG's in foul trouble, and Jamal just put us on his back. We put him in a lot of actions and pick and rolls, and he did just enough where I felt like we're in a good place going into the fourth quarter, bringing back our starting 4 and 5 and KCP. So that's what NBA games are. They're so long. There's sometimes it's not about, when you make your run to win the game. It's when you do just enough to stay in the game. And we did that. And the fourth quarter defense was much better, only giving up 23 points, I believe. Yeah. So, good team win. Yeah, winning ugly, winning pretty. Who cares?
Best franchise history. Is that lost on you guys, the staff, the team at all?
Probably just because you're in it. You're just kind of going through it. I know Nick just says 15 straight home wins. I mean, some of this stuff happens, and you're just living day by day, preparing for the next game, the next challenge. I talked about it before the game. Our biggest thought of tonight was, again, they beat us 4 straight times. It was a big deal to the guys. They were excited to win that game. However they did it, because it's frustrating when you play a team and they physically kind of take you out of what you do. And I just thought we stayed with it, and obviously Nikola's pretty good. A triple-double again. I don't know, man. It's what he does nightly is just, it's really hard to think of a way to describe it.
What are the biggest challenges when he gets in foul trouble? It's so rare.
He's not playing. No. It's, we run a lot of pass and cut continuity offense, and when he goes out, it's different. And we ran, I'll tell you, I thought, small thing, we run a lot of, Vlaco was screening down for Zeke to get him in pick and rolls, and Vlaco did such a good job of knocking off their centers to give Jamal some space to play because they were up in pick and roll. They were trying to take the ball out of his hands. So I give those guys a lot of credit. Sometimes guys, it's not the scoring, it's the little things that guys do to win games, and both those guys did a good job.
We talked a lot about Nikola, but how much of a luxury is it to have both Joker and Jamal in the fourth quarter and to run that two-man game and just...
I'm going to date myself, but it's like watching Stockton Malone. I mean, it really is. It's not like it's a set. It's just space. And two guys that understand each other, the chemistry there is so incredible. And I thought Jamal was really smart tonight. We ran, I don't know, it was like 6 or 7 straight post-up plays. And as they changed their coverages, he attacked gaps and seams and found easy baskets for himself because of all the attention on Nikola. So, yeah, man, it's fun to watch those guys play that two-man game because it's not just one thing. It's a million things at once.
You mentioned the fourth quarter defense. What went into the decision to get Bruce Brown on the floor with the starters down the stretch there?
Honestly, Bruce always competes defensively, but I thought tonight was the offense. I mean, he has 16, 5 and 4. So, we knew eventually there's going to be times they're going to collapse, and you want people out there that are feeling good and have a rhythm that night. And I told the guys in there, sometimes it's not your night, sometimes it is your night, and Bruce is ready to go. So, and a lot of times I think of back-to-backs that happens. There's different people react differently, physically, night to night. So Bruce is ready to go tonight.
Because it happened on both sides, I'll ask you delicately, how challenging is it when the refs are blowing the whistles a lot in terms of...
You know what? I don't know. I know I probably look ridiculous out there complaining. Because there's always going to be calls that don't go your way, and there was calls that didn't go their way. And, these guys, they're the best refs in the world. Tonight there was some stuff where you thought was being inconsistent, like are we playing a physical game or are we not? But again, you have to react to it. You have to react accordingly. And I thought our guys did in the fourth.
How tough is it for you guys? I think you're in the middle of 5 games and 7 days or something like that. Because there can't be any practice time, really, and things can slip a little bit. Defense might have slipped a little bit.
Yeah.
How tough is it on you guys as a staff?
It's hard. It's all walkthroughs. It's all film. We have a great staff that sits with players individually and tries to steal terminologies and coverages that you can't, because you can't cover everything in a 30 to 40-minute walkthrough. So it's a group effort. You try to prepare the best you can. And I think offensively, too, there's nights where it kind of stunts, the rhythm of how you play because you're not scripting, you're not in practice getting that feel with no defense on the court. But you got to fight through it. I mean, all the teams in the league go through this. The schedule's the schedule. It's 82. So we'll continue to do that as we get through the week.
But how much better is it to learn your lessons when you win rather than learn those lessons and lose?
Oh, brother, I've been on some teams that lost a lot of games, so this is very enjoyable all the way through. This was, for me, was it the most enjoyable game to watch for fans? Probably not, but I'll go home tonight feeling very, very good.
That was a smaller crowd. They were into it, though.
Yeah, and I think that the game was kind of wild. You know, there were so many loose balls and 50-50 plays, and, you know, is it their ball, is it our ball? So there was a lot of excitement for all the wrong reasons in some ways. But just proud of the guys, and honestly, with Coach at home, it's cool that we're stepping up, you know, with him not here. And I know he was watching. He texted me right after the game. It's nice to have that support, and we're hoping he's feeling better.
For much of the game, I thought that they did a really great job of attacking the rim, and I thought that there were a lot of just open baskets given up at the rim. And then midway fourth quarter and down towards the close, you get a lot of stops in a row, some of them at the rim too. Joker gets a lot of criticism at times for being a subpar rim protector, but what does he do on that end of the floor that maybe people don't really see?
I mean, he's to be the MVP of the league and get triple doubles and be up in every pick and roll is incredible. And anybody that says he's not an athlete or he's not athletic, I don't think they understand what the word means. You know, the effort level. And I thought at the end of the game when he was on Kyle Anderson, he was kind of the plug man. So when guys did get beat, he was there. If there was a back cut and somebody caught it and got beat, he was there. And I thought AG was great late, too. But to your point, I thought throughout the game we gave up. It's just the court felt too open. You know, we didn't help each other. We weren't shrinking enough. But as the game wore on, I thought that improved.
One more? All right, cool.
Thanks. Appreciate it.